In the world of mixed martial arts, the line between respect and rivalry is razor thin. Beneath every handshake, every stare down, and every post-fight interview, there's a story of ambition, pride, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. And sometimes those stories explode right before our eyes, captivating fans and fueling the sport's most unforgettable moments. Tonight, we dive deep into one of the hottest feuds in recent UFC history, a war of words, egos, and legacies between two of the most electrifying fighters on the planet, Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria. What began as a simple title contention has erupted into a saga of accusations, social media warfare, and one of the most ruthless clapbacks we've ever seen. This is the complete story of Islam Makhachev's response to Ilia Topuria's "Nobody" rant, a tale of dominance, defiance, and the battle for the soul of the lightweight division. Buckle up, fight fans. This is going to be a wild ride. To understand the fire fueling this rivalry, we need to go back, way back, to the roots of these two warriors. Islam Makhachev's journey began in the rugged mountains of Dagestan, Russia. Raised in the same region that produced Khabib Nurmagomedov, Islam was molded by harsh realities and the strict discipline of Sambo and wrestling. Under the watchful eye of Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, he learned not just how to fight, but how to dominate, how to break an opponent's will before breaking their body. By the time he entered the UFC, Islam was already a name whispered with respect and a little bit of fear. Ilia Topuria's story is one of reinvention. Born in Germany to Georgian parents, he moved to Spain at a young age and found his calling in martial arts. His rise was meteoric, undefeated, full of highlight reel knockouts, and with a swagger that made him impossible to ignore. Topuria wasn't just winning, he was making statements, demanding attention, and calling out anyone who stood in his way. Two fighters, two continents, two very different philosophies, but both with the same goal: to be the best in the world. Islam Makhachev's rise through the lightweight division was nothing short of clinical. Fight after fight, he dismantled opponents with a style that was both suffocating and efficient. His grappling, honed in the mountains of Dagestan, left world-class fighters helpless on the mat. His striking, once considered a weakness, evolved into a precise and powerful weapon. By the time he captured the lightweight title, Islam had beaten a who's who of contenders. He wasn't just winning, he was dominating. The whispers grew louder. Could he surpass even Khabib's legacy? But with dominance comes a new challenge: finding worthy opponents. And that's where Ilia Topuria enters the picture. Ilia Topuria's rise was the stuff of legend, swinging through the featherweight division with ferocity. His striking was crisp, his submissions deadly, and his confidence, borderline arrogance, made him a lightning rod for attention. But Topuria wasn't content with conquering one division. He set his sights on lightweight, calling out the biggest name in the division: Islam Makhachev. For Topuria, this wasn't just about belts. It was about legacy, about proving to himself and the world that he was the baddest man on the planet. The fans took notice, and most importantly, Islam Makhachev took notice. Injuries, upsets, and the relentless churn of competition mean nothing is ever certain. After Belal Muhammad lost his welterweight title to Jack Della Maddalena, the dominoes started to fall. Dana White, ever the opportunist, announced that Makhachev would vacate his lightweight belt and move up to challenge for welterweight gold. For Topuria, it was a slap in the face. He'd been promised a shot at greatness, only to see it snatched away at the last moment. For Makhachev, it was a chance to chase history, to join the rarefied air of two division champions. But for the fans, it was the beginning of a feud that would soon spill over into the public eye. At a press conference in Alicante, Spain, Ilia Topuria let the world know exactly how he felt. The message was clear: Topuria was not going to be ignored. In the end, this is what makes MMA so special. The fights are incredible, but the stories, the rivalries, the drama, the passion, are what keep us coming back. Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria are two of the best in the world. Their paths may have diverged for now, but the fire between them burns hotter than ever. So to the fans, I ask, who do you believe? Is Makhachev justified in chasing history, or is Topuria right to call him out? Will we ever see these two warriors settle their score in the Octagon? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic MMA stories. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep your hands up, your mind sharp, and your heart in the fight.